With the win tonight, the Magic secure a winning season. What does that mean for this team, in addition to getting to the playoffs?
It just means we can accomplish anything if we put our minds to it. Coach told us in the beginning of the season, in training camp, before training camp, that we have a special team and that, everyone's writing us off. But if we go with the principles, that we can win, and that's what we did.
In this game in particular, down Vooch, down J.I., you had that lineup for 35 straight games. The ability for you two to step up, just talk about you and West tonight.
I don't think it's just me and West. I think Emil stepped up a lot. I was in foul trouble, and then he stepped up and kept the score up, and he did a very good job. But me and West have been in the system for 2 years now, and we have a chip on our shoulder. We're kind of underdogs, not just our team, but I feel like the whole league. So we always play with that chip.
When T. Ross gets cooking like that, it's one thing to be making shots, but you guys, as his teammates, also find him. Just talk about the confidence you have in him when he's rolling.
I feel like T. Ross gets everyone open, so if you find him early, it's easy points for everybody else. So I feel like every time T. Ross doesn't have a good game, I don't think we succeed. So I think if T. Ross has a great game, then we win automatically.
With the win tonight, you secure a matchup against Toronto. I think I overheard you saying you've been there for a playoff game to observe it before. What's that environment like, and what do you have to be prepared for against the Raptors?
Oh, man, the environment's crazy. I was there last year, and I was just thinking to myself, I hope that we can make it. And now we're going to play against them. So, it's going to be a tough environment, but I think it's going to be a good series.
How impressive a win was this? You're down 2 starters. Aaron said most of the year you're down 1 starter. It's been rough for you guys to respond the way you did with it playing shorthanded. How impressive was this?
It was good, man. Everybody stepped up. Everybody competed. We got big contributions from Emil, and that was great. And obviously, T-Ross just flame.
Cliff was saying before the game, he said you have a way to play, and when you play that way, you're not just a good team, you're a very good team. Is that the way, you've won 11 of 13, is that kind of proven now?
Well, yeah, everybody is coming into their own, and we're playing together, we're playing smart, and we're knocking down shots and executing offensively and defensively.
That you had success during the season against Toronto, 2-2. They beat you on a buzzer beater one time. Does that give you confidence going into this series?
Yeah, we feel like we can win. We feel like we can win against anybody. So just line them up.
Aaron, I know you worked hard on your perimeter game. How much fun is it for you when you're getting the ball in the post and just making power moves to the basket like you were tonight?
Yeah, I like that a lot. It's fun. It gets me in a good rhythm. It's good because I can draw doubles too and pass out of the double team. We'll probably look at that a little bit more.
Aaron, everybody's going to look at you guys and not give you a chance. You're 2 versus 7. Toronto was a pick to maybe come out of the East. How much confidence do you guys have feel that you can go in there and do some damage?
It doesn't matter, man. It's about us. You know what I mean? So if we play our game, we'll be okay.
When T. Ross has it cooking the way he does, how much does that just spill over to the rest of the guys? Like, you feel like he's the knockout punch?
Well, yeah. The other team, it just takes a win from out of them. You know what I mean? Like, he keeps hitting threes like that. It's like, damn. Well, what are we supposed to do? Can't do nothing.
How much tougher is this team this year versus last?
I think we're just smarter, and we play together more. And everybody's allowing each other to flourish.
To what degree does you're down 2 starters tonight against a team that had to win to make a playoff? You had your playoff clinched. Does that show one of the reasons just how dangerous you guys are?
Yeah, we got a lot of pieces on this team. We got guys that can do a lot of different things and are very talented, skilled. But we need J.I. and Vooch bad if we want to win.
What does that say about the way your team has grown up and, willing to take on any challenge?
Man, we matured a lot throughout this season, and everybody stepped up big time. Everybody from Emil to everybody on the court stepped on. Man, we all came to play, and it was a big win for us.
Cliff said you guys have a way to play, and you stick to that. You're not just a good team, you're a very good team. Do you have that sort of confidence that you're taking into the playoffs now?
Yeah, this is a great way to end the regular season, getting ready for the postseason. And, we got to keep this energy, keep this vibe, make sure we stay in rhythm. and get well acquainted with our playoff books and get ready for this series.
Are you a believer in momentum? You've won 11 of 13. So
Yeah.
Great time. And how important is that?
No, it's perfect, man. This is a great time. You couldn't ask for more in this position right now. And, right now it's about carrying that and making sure that we come out ready to play, when the ball's thrown up.
You know what the playoffs are like. You've played a number of games.
Yeah.
What needs to happen? What will your mentality be the next couple of days?
Get rested. Just study, man. You got to study how the other team plays. You got to know everybody. It gets to be really personal once you get past that second, third game. So we got to get ready for it, man. It's gonna be a little different. The environment's gonna be real hostile, and we can't let that be a factor.
You're going in.
Matchup against Toronto.
How do we match up? We don't see. I mean, we played them, well throughout the regular season, but this is a different season coming up, so we're gonna see.
You're going in as a huge underdog. Nobody's going to give you a chance. It's 2 versus 7. You feel like you can do some damage in this series?
Always. I mean, people didn't think we was going to make it to the playoffs. So, what do people really know?
You've been back to Toronto before, but how special will this be to do it there?
It's playoffs, man. You can't look at it like that. I'm trying to go in there, help the team win, so it don't matter.
Obviously more work to do, but a 42-40 season. Just think about that accomplishment. What does that mean to you?
We put a lot of work in, everybody. Man. Everybody put a lot of work in this summer, and it's paying off.
Cliff was saying you kind of give this team kind of a knockout punch, that when you have a cooking like that, you see everybody else's confidence go up. Do you feel it also?
Yeah, man. Everybody has energy. When I hit a 3, it kind of flows to the team, and it gets me going, man. So I love it. I love seeing the guys happy. And, that's what we're playing for. You're playing for each other. So anytime you see anybody else on the bench getting happy, cheering you on, that just makes you want to go that much harder.
Came out with the same fight you've shown, really, for the last couple of months here.
No, played hard, and Terrence Ross was, just incredible. So, the other guy, again, Aaron Gordon, 27, but he got us going in the second quarter, Terrence, and then when they cut it to, I think, 2 in the third, right, then he came in and he had another stretch right there. But when he starts making shots, it's, it's hard to stop and it's fun to watch.
What do you see the boost that it gives your team when he's got it going, when he has a night like he has here tonight?
No, and the other thing is those guys are figuring out ways to get him the ball. The defense is so locked into him. And Khem Birch does a good job with it, with the screening. And MCW does a good job with those little handoffs and everything in transition.
You said before the game you've got a way to play, and you're a very good team when you play that way. Was this kind of proof of it?
Yeah, the fight, and I think the other thing is you can see, we have a lot more confidence now than we did, 35 games ago. So when things don't go our way, I think we rely on our defense, which was good for the most part. The second quarter we fouled, which, a lot was good offense on their part. But, we did a lot of good things.
How big is it to take confidence and momentum into the playoffs?
Yeah, now we need to have a couple good days of work, and, you want to be ready for game 1 and not ease into it.
Steve, what are your thoughts about facing Toronto in the first round?
Well, obviously, we haven't. We've been doing all this other stuff, so I'm going to watch a little bit here on the plane on the way home. And obviously, listen, they're a terrific team, and they're good. I believe they're top 6 in offense and defense. I think they're very balanced. It's like any playoff series. You're going to have to play well. So that's what the playoffs are all about.
Does it give you confidence that you played well against them?
Yeah, no, for sure. As you know, though, it's a totally different game. So much of the regular season is schedule, health, all that. Again, we'll start tonight and then a lot tomorrow, and we'll get to work.
You mentioned Aaron. He's battled for you all year.
Oh, yeah.
What did you see again out of him tonight, especially in that second half?
Two-way play. He made 2 huge shots. The little baseline fadeaway jumper. He also had the drive when it was always like 6'8", 6'8". No, and I think the one thing I hope people realize is how good he's been defensively. All year. I think he's you know, to me, he's an upper echelon defensive player. He can guard different guys. His team defense is very good, and he should start to get credit for that.
Does Terrence give you that kind of knockout punch that puts you over the top as far as confidence? And your guys know when he has it cooking that you can be.
Well, he certainly makes a big difference. I mean, you know, look at both of these games on this road trip. You know, he's a shot maker, and he needs so little room to raise up and get a shot off. So I don't know about the players, but he gives the coaches confidence. I can tell you that. You know.
To what degree does this win with 2 starters out show the degree to which the team has grown up?
Oh, I think so in the fight. I mean, you know, definitely. I mean, yeah, I mean, you did a good job.
You've been in this position before, gearing up for the playoffs. So what do the next couple of days look like? What will you ask of your guys here getting ready for
We have to me, in the playoffs, is, you know, what you have to do is make a quick study of your opponent. And, you know, we've played them 4 times. It's not like you're starting from scratch, but it's a big part of playoff basketball. You can lock into the other team. They're going to know us well. We need to know them well. And so it's, you know, having an offensive plan, a defensive plan, everybody, you know, understanding what we're trying to do at both ends of the floor.